Welcome, listeners, to another episode of the show. I am your host with the most, Chris Stokes. Hope you're having a good day because I am definitely having a good one. So I hope y'all are having a good one out there. Yeah. All right, so let's get into this episode's top topic. Okay, which is presidential candidate warns Americans are being mass poisoned. What? Yo.
Wait, what?
Yes, let me say that again. A presidential candidate warns Americans are being mass poisoned.
Wait, what?
Oh man, we gotta get into this. All right, yo. As always, y'all, I'm gonna let Sarah, my AI, take over, do what she do. After that, I'll give you my view and my opinion on this topic. All right, let's get right into it. Hit it.
Robert F. Kennedy Jr., a 2024 independent presidential candidate, warned Thursday that Americans are being mass poisoned by processed foods and chemicals, leading to what he believes is the chronic disease epidemic in the United States. Americans are being mass poisoned by agricultural chemicals and processed foods that fuel the chronic disease epidemic. Kennedy tweeted, "As president, I'm going to put an end to this." Alongside his warning about Americans being mass poisoned, the 2024 presidential candidate shared an article by the Post about a new study that claims 80% of Americans test positive for a chemical that is found in Quaker Oats and Cheerios. The chemical has been linked with delayed puberty and infertility. According to the recent study, 80% of Americans tested positive for chlormequat, which is a highly toxic agricultural chemical that is found in oat-based foods, such as Quaker Oats and Cheerios. The Environmental Working Group reported that Environmental Protection Agency regulations only allow chlormequat to be used on ornamental plants grown in the United States. However, the agency allows the chemical to be used on imported oats and oat products. The Environmental Working Group explained that the chemical prevents plants from bending, which makes the plant easier to harvest. In addition to finding that 80% of Americans tested positive for the harmful chemical, the Environmental Working Group warned, "Just as troubling, we detected the chemical in 92% of oat-based foods purchased in May 2023, including Quaker Oats and Cheerios." The Press West Michigan reported that Kennedy discussed the issue of Americans being mass poisoned in a speech last Saturday, pushing back against criticism from people who view his beliefs as conspiracy theories. The 2024 presidential candidate claimed that conspiracy theories are just things the government doesn't want you to hear and doesn't want you to think about. "We're the sickest people on the face of the earth. We're the sickest people in the history of the world from chronic disease. Shouldn't we be asking the question, what's causing it?" Kennedy stated. 75% of adults are overweight or obese. Americans did not suddenly get lazy. We are being mass poisoned. It's not willpower. It's not, we're being poisoned. And, we're being told to blame ourselves.
Hey, listen, I agree, man. I agree. Hey, man, look.
Wait, what?
Listen, yeah, I agree, bro. I agree.
Bruh.
All right, we back on the air. All right, you're supposed to say that. You know that, right? All right. Welcome, listeners. Welcome back. Okay, so, as always, I'm about to give y'all my view and my opinion. Drop that horn for me real quick. All right. Again, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting you here. Welcome, Ms. Joyce, to our show. Yeah, she's working little things with me today. Thank you for being here to help me out. Anyway, so let's get back to this topic and let me tell y'all what I think about this, which is bugged out. Ladies and gentlemen, I will say this. This is another Kennedy. Okay, this Kennedy is what's his name again? Robert F. Kennedy. Okay, he's running independent. He's not a Republican, not a Democrat. He's running independent. And I have to say that here we go again. I don't know what's wrong with these Kennedys, man. They keep telling the truth. They keep telling the truth, man. Keep telling the truth. They gonna do it again. They gonna do it. I'm sorry, I had to say that. I just had to go there with that real quick. But anyway, I mean, I've been saying this for the longest. Okay, I think Robert Kennedy is telling the truth, but I have been saying this for the longest. People, we have to really ask ourselves, where are all these diseases? Where are all these health diseases coming from? Where are they coming from? Ask yourself, where are they coming from? And if you have looked at the American farmers, farming within the last, what I could say about 50 years, yes, we have added chemicals for our plants to grow quicker. Added chemicals so that they can produce more. We've done that with our animals. I mean, come on. We've done it with our animals, giving them steroids, chicken, what was it? Cows. What was the other one? The pig. Yeah, that muscular pig. Dude looked like the Schwarzenegger pig or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, ladies and gentlemen, this is not nothing new. We have done this. We have done it. Our government has done this to us for over 50 years. You have to just ask yourself, okay? Because I believe there was on YouTube a person doing a test with a hamburger and it didn't burn. It did not burn at all. You have to ask yourself this question: where are these processed foods coming from? And then know the meaning of the word processed. A lot of people, they don't know. They're not looking at the packaging when they buy these foods and stuff like that. I mean, processed food. Everything that you eat from McDonald's is processed. Yes, everything. Don't. Hey, what? Yes, it is. She gonna say the fries. Ladies and gentlemen, to all my listeners, everything you eat from McDonald's or Burger King or most fast food restaurants are processed.
Bruh.
I know you don't want to hear it. I don't care. It's processed. You think that's real chicken that you eat? You think that's a real hamburger? Look, where's the meat? Have you ever seen how they make? Yeah, that's no. I'm just either you be quiet or get on the mic, one or the other. But it's the truth. All this stuff is processed. It's Cynthia processed. Okay, a lot of stuff that we buy from our grocery stores processed. A lot of the what is it? The vegetables that we eat and stuff like that. Massive chemicals have been used on them. Some of these farms. Now, I'm not saying all, because I don't want nobody from social media, no farmer from social media out there in Texas listening to my show coming from my neck about his farming. Okay, I'm not saying all farms. Okay, not all farms. What I'm saying is a very large percentage of these farms, okay, do use chemicals on their products. Okay, and then we have to look at as far as the food is concerned and stuff like that. We get our food from other places as well. You know what I'm saying? Some our food, our spices and stuff like that, are imported from other countries. Now the question is, what condition are they when they reach this country and then reach your local supermarket and then in your house? What condition are they in? Good or bad? And if something is in a real good condition coming from some other country, I mean, come on. That's imported bananas. Okay. You don't think they froze that banana to get it over? I don't think bananas, like, they don't have a long lifespan, do they? No, right? Nah, they don't really last that long. But I'm just saying, I don't know if there's banana trees in America. I just know it's just an example. You know what I mean? Just an example that some of our food It's imported here. Okay. I know a lot of people don't seen on social media. It's on YouTube. It's all over TikTok because I believe it was up in the millions that so many people watched it about the what's it, plastic lettuce and the plastic rice that's sometimes served in Chinese food restaurants. You know, I mean, come on. I mean, come on, people. We have heard this how many times?
Bruh.
So, if this candidate is going to run off this, I want to tell him, honestly, bro, you're not going to win. This candidacy, he's not going to win. Not running off the fake food. Not running off of that. But I will say yes to all my listeners, pay attention to the products that you buy because a lot of these products are fake. A lot of these products, they have used so much chemicals, and half the time they really don't list some of the chemicals that they use. But yes, a lot of this stuff is fake. A lot of this stuff is fake. I mean, there was one that we did, no, that we didn't do, but there was one that we saw where they were saying that we are eating ourselves, like they are serving us humans, that humans are eating humans. I don't want to get too deep into that, all right? Because I don't want to get cut off again, people, all right? So we're not going to get too deep into that one, but I mean, y'all know meat tastes different. Things just taste different. The old McDonald's burger, I'm telling you, I would take freaking like a 80s or 90s burger from McDonald's right now than the burgers that they serve there today. I am so serious. I would rather one of them burgers. I would. But I do believe, well, I'm not going to say believe. I do think that Mr. Robert F. Kennedy is correct. I do think that the government is poisoning the people of this country, and he is doing it in a mass way because some of these products, are not allowed in other countries. And I can tell you this. Okay? I know people, okay, who are in the military, and they have served overseas, and some of them are still out there serving overseas. Shout out to my people out there overseas serving. You know what I'm saying? Can we drop a bomb for them real quick? Thank you. Shout out to the people who have served and who are still serving. Shout out to y'all. But some people, if you have, to all my listeners, if you have somebody in your family that is in the military, ask them this very question. How does the hamburger in London taste? What's the difference between a hamburger in London or the hamburger in China compared to the hamburger in America? From McDonald's or from your favorite fast food restaurant, whatever restaurant it is, just ask them what's the difference in the food, in the taste, and they will tell you the difference. They will tell you the difference. Oh yeah, they will tell you the difference. So my view is this: I do think that this particular presidential candidate is right. I don't think that he should run off of this because I mean, dude, nobody gonna vote for you. But it's not I mean, whatever. You hit whatever button you want to hit, but nobody's going to vote for you. Like,
Bruh.
nobody's going to vote for you if your campaign is about this. If it's about this, nobody's going to vote for you. I think this candidate needs to focus on other things, but I think he did this in particular to gain some type of focus into the his candidacy, into whatever he's doing, and get some type of attention. Because I didn't even know that an independent was running. I mean, listen, come on. Only thing you hear about is Democrats and Republicans. You never hear about the independents. Never hear about the independents. You know what I mean? But like I said at the beginning of this, I think we should vote independent. I don't know if we should vote for this particular person, but at the beginning of all of this, I had suggested that maybe we should run for independent, because to me, this presidential this candidacy that's going on at this point is about two old men bickering. In my opinion, it's just two old men bickering. That's it. So I think maybe some people should, probably, I don't know about him, but should consider the independent candidate if you really want something different. If people really want something different, there's not a time in history. I cannot say a time in history. I'm gonna have to do my research on this one, but I can't recall an independent ever winning a presidency. It has always been Democrat or Republican. It has never been an independent. I mean, the first I know that the first melanin woman to run for president ran independent. Yeah, I know that for a fact. Let's give her a round of applause too, making history. But the first female candidate for president that ran independent, well, you know what I'm saying. She ran independent. She was the first female to run for president, and she ran independent. She lost, but she ran independent. But she lost because she had melanin. That's the only reason she lost. If she was some high class Caucasian, she would have probably got that. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. They didn't give it to Hillary, so I don't know. I don't know. All right, folks. Do we have any comments on this? Are there any comments? Can we read us some comments real quick? There's no. Wow, that's a first. That is a first. No comments. All right, so let's pay the bills. If y'all like this content, want to hear more of it, y'all already know what to do. All the links and things are right there on your screen. Also, I want to thank all my listeners for tuning in. Oh, no, dude, drop me out. See, this is what happened when you get females to, yeah, I'm being sexist for a minute, Miss Joyce, because you forgot to drop me out. Hey, all right, that's enough. That's enough. All right, folks. What? Okay. I thought I heard something. What? Oh. Anyway, I want to thank all my listeners for tuning in. You could be anywhere else in the world, but you are here with me, and I so appreciate that. Also, stay blessed and not stressed. Until next episode, folks. I'll see y'all later. Peace out. You did good with the dials, though. I give you that. You did good with the dials, man.